Hello guys, and welcome to today's video, which is going to be a what's new in my wardrobe video. I've also got a Zara haul, a little H&M haul, Uniqlo, I've got and other stories, so much stuff, even a new piece from Gucci. I've also got M&S, so there is so much to show you, so I hope you're looking forward to this one. If you've got drink or snack or whatever it is you like to do when you watch a YouTube video, have me on in the background, because this is quite a meaty fashion video. I will be inserting try-on clips of all of the pieces as we go through, and we'll talk through the pieces as usual, the sizing, the quality and that sort of thing. So as I say, I hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I appreciate I've been a little bit MIA, and that is purely down to health reasons. So if you do watch my vlogs, I will of course update you in an upcoming vlog as to what's been going on with my health, but I have not been in the best of health, which is why unfortunately I haven't been able to upload for a couple of weeks. But let's get into the fashion haul. I'm not sure where to start. Maybe we should start with the Zara, because this is a new in haul that's come in the last couple of days. I do want to do like a designated Zara video because they have some amazing pieces in at the moment. I like really want to try a few out. I have actually been into store recently and noticed like a few lovely coats and jackets and things. So yeah, maybe I will do that. And actually I wonder whether I should just focus on maybe jackets and coats because it's that sort of time of year. But the first thing I picked up from Zara is this beautiful bodysuit. This is in this gorgeous deep burgundy colour. Now, my nails I've had done and they're more of like a red than a burgundy. But as you'll see from this haul, I am absolutely loving this colour. I think it's really beautiful. I went onto one of the like AI websites and asked it to kind of assess my colour palette, and I came up as a soft autumn, I believe, which is basically kind of jewel tones, greens, reds, that sort of thing. So yeah, I've been really enjoying this colour. I really think it does suit, especially if you have darker hair, darker skin, that sort of thing. But equally, I just think blondes and people with red hair look beautiful in red. This is such a silky, beautiful fabric. Zara do these type of bodysuits so well. It's got these lovely thin, dainty straps as well, which are also adjustable. It fits beautifully. It feels like there's like nothing against your skin. So yeah, just really comfortable. And then you've got the poppers on the bottom as well, but I just thought it was a nice layering piece. And also you could wear this with like leather trousers or jeans as kind of a jeans and a nice top, trousers and a nice top kind of date night vibe, or if you're going for like a Christmas party maybe and it's more casual, that sort of thing. So yeah, absolutely love this one. Oh, sizing wise, I picked that one up in a size small. Apologies if I'm a bit rusty in this video. It feels like ages since I've filmed a YouTube video, and I'm around a size UK 8 just for reference, and my bra size is around a 32A. Next up from Zara then, I got this top. I just thought this was so cute because it kind of looks like you've layered when you haven't. It's just done for you. So it's super soft in this beautiful chocolate brown, another colour that I know everyone is loving at the moment, and I do too. I just love it. I think it's such a nice colour. Like, it's softer than black. It's so flattering. It just goes with lots of different things, especially like creams, you know, whites. It goes beautifully with like the burgundy and the red tones and things. So yeah, it's just a simple crew neck top with the long sleeves, but it's got this layer detail. So on the sleeve there, it's got it, and you'll see from the try-on clips also at the bottom, so it kind of looks like you've layered it over a little t-shirt or crop, which I just think adds a little bit of dimension to your outfit. Essentially, it wasn't that expensive. It was $15.99. I'll of course link all of the items in the description box down below, along with the sizing as well. And this one runs from an extra small to a large, and it's very, very stretchy and comfortable. So I just think, again, with like jeans, high-waisted trousers, even just like around the house from home with like, I've got a brown pair of jogging bottoms from Adanola, and it just looked cute sort of styled like that. So yeah, really like that one. You can put a nice chunky cardigan or something over the top and a coat to layer it up for the colder months. Then another brown top, which I'm not sure if I'm going to return. If I happen to be in a Zara shop in the next 30 days, I'll return it. But otherwise, I think because it was quite inexpensive, it's $8.99, I think it's fine. But I thought it was kind of going to be a little bit thicker and maybe a little bit better quality than what it is. It's quite a thin sort of cropped tank top. I do love a cropped tank or a crop top in general because I think they sit nicely. I'm a true millennial and I still love my high-waisted things, so yeah, it sits nicely like that, and also with leggings and things as well. So it's a kind of a more of a washed brown as opposed to a deep chocolatey brown, but still a nice colour. And I got it in a size small, and it fits, yeah, fits really nicely. Again, really soft fabric. And then the reason I did this little Zara haul is for this jacket, which I'm going to show you now, but I'd really appreciate your thoughts on it because I just don't think it suits me, and it gives me very much like Grease Lightning, John Travolta vibes. But this is the jacket anyway. You'll see better from the try on clips because me holding it up is not doing much for it. It was $69.99. I picked it up in a size extra small. It's already oversized, so you do not need to size up in this one. If you are between sizes, depending on how you like it to fit, you could even go down. What I liked about it though is this really high sort of wraparound neck, which is, I know it's very on trend and it has been for the last couple of years, but I don't know, I just think it just made me look a bit kind of boxy and it's a bit unflattering. And then the sleeves have got this design here with the, again, this trending detail over the shoulder of the sleeve with the button, which are on a lot of the Zara bomber jackets, like the viral ones. I've seen a jacket like this, not leather, but it was actually faux fur in from the Couples, which is like £500. It's a hugely different price point, but yeah, I just thought this kind of had the same vibe. I thought it was going to look very cool. Yeah, I'm just not sure it suits me, but yeah, do let me know. It's got these nice sort of cuffed sleeves just to keep the heat in. It's really thick. It feels really nice quality. It's not real leather, obviously, for the price. The zip is like a gunmetal grey, so it looks more premium. And then you've kind of got this stretchy bit at the bottom, which means it kind of like hugs you at your hip area, which is good for keeping the heat in. But again, I'm wondering if that's why it doesn't suit me. And I do suit things that are a little bit more kind of straight down, where I am more of a pear shape, I believe. So yeah, anyway, let me know your thoughts. But it's really chunky, it feels lovely quality. It's actually really soft. It's all lined on the inside. So yeah, that was that leather jacket. But I do think I'm going to return it because I'm not sure if it's something that I would reach for. And as you'll see from something else in this haul, that's just so important when choosing your pieces, particularly like more, I suppose any piece really, particularly more premium pieces. I feel like if you're not going to reach for them, or if you have it in your wardrobe, if you buy it, don't take the tags off straight away and just obviously let it sit there. But if you haven't reached for it in the within the 30-day kind of period you get to return it, then I would probably return it. Like, that's kind of my motto. If I haven't reached for it, if I haven't worn it at all, it's unlikely I'm going to wear it in the future. So yeah, that was kind of my thinking behind one of these purchases, which I'll show you shortly. But I'll show you this cardigan because I think this is really lovely, and this is something that I've reached for quite a lot. According to the AI, black is not really my colour, but I do love black. I love an all black outfit. So yeah, I still got a black cardigan. I was looking for a nice black cardigan that would go under a coat and wouldn't be too like voluminous. So I could wear it like for work with high-waisted trousers, that sort of thing. And I got this one off Next, and it's from the brand Threadbare. It's got these really nice tortoiseshell buttons. It's got a nice, I think, nice crew neckline. It looks quite elegant. Again, nice cuffed sleeves just to keep the heat in. It's really, really soft. It is polyester, which was reflected in the price. I think it was around £26. If I just stand up, this is the length it comes to, sort of hip length, but I do have a longer torso, but I am 5'4" for reference. I've just done it sort of half buttoned up and then open there with my leggings, but it's just so cozy and just kind of the perfect, I feel like, size of cardigan. I got it in a size small, which is equivalent to a size 8 from the website. So yeah, I do really rate this if you're looking for like a basic black cardigan. And I think it goes without saying you can kind of pair a black cardigan with pretty much anything. Also on the bottom, you can just see it's got this like rib detail, which I think just makes it look a little bit more nice and gives it more sort of shape. So yeah, really like that. And then underneath this, I have this top from ALO. I did show this on my TikTok, if you do follow me on there. In the description box, I'll have my TikTok handle if you do want to follow me on there. It's just Belle Marie style. But yeah, I have done a couple of orders from ALO recently, ALO Yoga, because they've had some incredible things. Oh, that reminds me, I have a jacket to show you as well from there. But they are like a much more premium brand, and I kind of wanted to see if it lived up to the hype, I suppose, and just get a couple of key pieces I thought I would get a lot of wear out of. And one of the things that I have hardly taken off is this tank top. It's just a basic tank, but it's got very thin kind of strap, so you can obviously wear this like over a sports bra or something, but I feel like if I was going to wear this on its own in the summertime, I would wear it without a bra, just because, as you can see the bra. But yeah, you could maybe wear like a nude bra with very thin straps. Skims do some nice ones like that. But it's just got the very basic ALO branding. It's a rib material, so stretchy, like so soft. I've washed it so many times now. And when I was poorly, like I reached for this all the time because it was just so comfortable. Like I was even like sleeping in it, and it's just holding up so well. So I do think the quality is really, really nice. And the way it's cut, sort of cut low like that, I just think it's more flattering, like around the shoulder area and things. And if you're interested in the length, it comes quite long, even on my longer torso. So I really like this one, but it is super expensive. It was £68, which for a basic tank, I feel is kind of like ridiculous in a way. But I have had a lot of like basic tank tops in the past, like from Primark and from other places, and they just don't last. They really don't. Like 1 or 2 washes and they look bobbly and kind of stiff and so on. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. But yeah, this one is beautiful quality. So maybe if you're looking for treating yourself or wanted something for Christmas, or yeah, just want something that you can kind of really rely on, I think it's a lovely quality piece. And I'll show you the jacket, as I say, because that is gorgeous too. And at the moment, if you're an ALO member, which is free to do that, they've had 30% off, and also they will be running that over Black Friday. So this will be up before Black Friday. So I believe they're doing 30% off, which, because their pieces are so expensive, it's like huge amount of discount anyway. So let me show you the jacket. Okay, so this is the jacket. So I just went to get it from upstairs because, again, I've just worn this on repeat. Like if I'm going out and I want to be warm, and I haven't been out that much because I'm still not fully recovered, but it's just the most cozy, cutest jacket, especially if you like a cropped jacket. I love a crop jacket just because I find it more flattering on my body shape to have that crop, and then it looks like I've got kind of longer legs, as you'll see from the try on. But it's so soft. It's this thick Sherpa material, and then it cinches you in sort of at the bottom of your waist there with this detail here, black zipper, and then it's got a detachable hood, and it's a really good like deep hood to keep you so snugly. I wore this when I was like kind of like the first time I think I was ready to get out the house. This is where a lot of this ordering came from as well, when I was poorly. But when I sort of first went out the house and I was feeling like so still like really cold, and this kept me so warm, especially when paired with the leggings I've got on, which I will show you in a minute. It's just got minimal branding. It says ALO on the sleeve here. But other than that, it hasn't got any sort of like noticeable branding. But yeah, again, like this is something that I feel is kind of like very expensive, but, and I got this before the 30% as well, same with the tank top, which I only realised about later on, which is a shame. But yeah, it's just, I know it's going to be one of those items that the cost per wear is going to be really good on it. And yeah, I absolutely love it. It's so snuggly, and cinema as well, like the perfect kind of snuggly cinema jacket, because it's one of those jackets as well that you can wear kind of inside as well as outside. It's like a snuggly fleece type thing. So yeah, I will show you that one. I have actually got 2 items arriving from ALO that I got when I took advantage of the 30% off: a long Sherpa style coat and a pair of their trainers. If they arrive today, I'll include them as part of this haul. If not, I will show you guys in my next vlog, which I'm in the process of starting to film, so that'll be coming soon. Let's move on to this one. This is from And Other Stories, and it's the beautiful sort of plum burgundy shade again, and it is just the most beautiful quality jumper. I feel like I'm definitely looking to invest more in my wardrobe where I can on key pieces rather than having loads of pieces. And fingers crossed, we will be potentially moving. That's a vlog conversation fairly soon. So I want to be going through my wardrobe and literally taking out everything that I haven't worn in the last 6 months to a year, and thinking, does it fit? Have I reached for it? And doing like a charity, vintage and keep sort of situation. So I know where I am at with my wardrobe, and if I do buy anything, keep anything, I want it to be something that I want to be constantly reaching for and feel really, really good in. So one of the things I was on the hunt for and was on my autumn wish list, autumn-winter wish list, was a burgundy turtleneck jumper, but I wanted one that was like really beautiful quality. So this one I spotted on And Other Stories, and I think I got it in the member sale, so I think it was 15% off, but it was still expensive. I think it was around £100, but it is 100% wool, and when I wear this I feel so warm in it, like in a good way. Obviously, like if it's a cold day, wearing this, because it's high on the neck, it's just 100% wool, you just feel so warm in it. And I layer it with a thermal top underneath. I would always layer a jumper like this with something underneath anyway, because I feel like it would just preserve the length of time of the knitwear. You don't have to wash it so often, traps more heat in. But yeah, this is just a beautiful jumper. It flows so nicely where it's got these slits on the side here. It just drapes over your hips. It doesn't cling in like an unflattering way, which I felt like that ZARA jacket did. The neck is nice and high, but it doesn't feel like strangling or restrictive in any way, but it still keeps you warm. And then it's got this little, sorry about that, hair there. Ooh. It's got this little slit on the back as well. So again, it kind of like leaves it so that it's not clinging to your neck, which makes it more comfortable, and it makes it so easy to fold down. And then the sleeves are, oh my gosh, look. Have I got something on that? Yeah, apologies, I have worn this obviously, and I've got some kind of, I don't even know what that is on it, but the sleeves are nice and wide and ribbed, and they're just so flattering the way they just come over your hands, and they kind of drape the whole way. This drapes is just, it just looks so beautiful, so expensive. It's kind of the thing that I feel like you see Claudia Winkleman wearing in the Traitors, you know. So yeah, this was a size small, just for reference, and I feel like that's the perfect kind of oversized / relaxed fit on my size. So I really enjoy the size on it. I wouldn't want to go any smaller or bigger, and it's perfect kind of length over leggings as well. Speaking of leggings, okay, that kind of leads me on quite nicely actually. So I've talked about these leggings so much, like last year in my vlogs and stuff like that, but it's the Uniqlo thermal leggings, and I've got them on today. So these are the heat tech leggings. So this is the waistband on them, like it's a very thin stretchy waistband. I wear a size small or extra small. I don't think there's much in it. I'm going to show you. They just look like a normal legging, but they're this soft material, and I'll show you up close in a minute. And then they just sort of cuff at the leg, but they're this soft kind of jersey material, but as you can see, they don't look like thick or bulky or anything. So if you do go into like a Uniqlo store, you might not notice them because they do come boxed. So I actually went into the Uniqlo store in the Bullring, which is really new actually. I don't think it's been open very long, and I picked up the black and then this colour, which I've never seen them do before, which is the brown. So we can have a look at those in a second. But yeah, they just come in a box, and it's ultra warm heat tech, and it says it's the warmest of all the heat tech innerwear. So obviously you can wear these as thermals underneath like jeans or trousers or whatever. I wear them just as leggings, and they do make a lot of claims, but I can honestly say these are the best thermal leggings I've ever tried. And when it gets cold, I live in these every day pretty much. I've got these leggings on. I think I've got about 5 or 6 pairs now that I've like built up over the last couple of years. They are £24.90, which sounds a lot for a pair of thermal leggings, but your legs just don't feel cold, which from someone who is always cold, it really is amazing. And so you can wear like your snuggly little jackets and stuff like that. You don't need to wear like I don't personally feel like you need to wear a full-on coat with these because your legs still feel warm. So It's a brand new pair. The ones I've got on I've had for a while. They're just super soft. They don't have like thick fleece inside like the Primark ones, for example. They've just got a very thin fleece layer. But oh my gosh, they are incredible. So as I say, I got the black, and I just think black leggings you can just wear with pretty much anything. Like come the winter, if you're like me, you'll live in leggings and a cozy jumper with like a, you know, a tighter top underneath and boots. And I feel like, or Uggs, that's basically my autumn winter wardrobe, unless I'm dressing up nicer for work, going into the office and that sort of thing, where I will definitely do more of like a layered chic kind of look. But otherwise, yeah, it is leggings and jumpers. Things like my Adenola leggings and stuff, and Halara leggings, they're great, but I just feel like when it gets super cold, like they're just not, I don't find them warm enough. So this is the brown anyway. It is the most beautiful chocolate brown. It's actually kind of like a marl brown. You can see there's like some difference in the colour. So it's my first pair of brown ones from this range. So I'll see how I get on with them again, see if I reach for the brown, because I think I do tend to reach for black a lot. But I have introduced quite a lot of creams and chocolate browns into my wardrobe. So this will be more flattering with those than the black. But yeah, beautiful. I highly recommend just, you know, getting one pair of those and seeing how you get on with them. But I do feel like you will never go back to ordinary leggings. And that would be my top winter tip anyway, is those leggings. So also from Uniqlo, I picked up this gorgeous plum jumper. And this is like a more of a cropped boxy style as opposed to the long line funnel jumpers. It's much more of like a casual piece. But I thought this would be a really nice one to wear just with like a little mini skirt. Sometimes I like to wear like a little mini skirt to the office with like thermal tights and boots, or with high-waisted trousers, because of how sort of short it is. It's really nice fit. You'll see from the try on. I love this dual plum kind of colour. I just think it is really flattering. I got an extra small because it's a boxy fit, and because of the style of it, I would probably say to go to your lower size. I think in Uniqlo I probably would say I'm about a size small, but an extra small fits really nicely in this one. So yeah, it's really nice, and it's slightly longer at the back than it is at the front, just to sort of avoid that riding up at the back. But such a lovely, easy to style jumper. It was really inexpensive. I think it was around £20, and yeah, it just got lovely sort of texture to it. It almost looks like kind of a mohair sort of jumper. So yeah, beautiful. And they have these in so many colours. Everything with Uniqlo, they just have in so many colours. So if you like want green or black or brown, or they guarantee they've got it. And they had some incredible kind of like cardigans and things. And yeah, I don't need any more cardigans for sure, but if you're looking for cardigans, that's a really good place to go. So I'm gonna move on to the rest of the Uniqlo things. Actually, I'll show you the thing I got for my husband first, so I'm not going to try that on, but in case you're looking for a good kind of maybe gift idea, or if there's any men watching, this is a beautiful coat. So my husband, Simon, really needed a coat like this. Like, he doesn't have like a puffer style winter coat. He's got a really long one, and then his wax jacket, and that's it. So he doesn't have this kind of like more casual style, but he's always kind of been put off because they tend to be very bulky and heavy, whereas this one is really beautiful. Like, it's so light, it's still like feather down, so it keeps you super warm. I'll pop a picture of it on screen from the Uniqlo website so you can see it on. He got this in a size large. It's called the Seamless Down Parker, and it was £129.90, which I thought was a little bit pricey, but for this type of jumper, I feel like Uniqlo is priced very fairly, so don't think it's overpriced necessarily, but I just thought it was a lot for this, because the ones that I usually buy from this are like from ZARA and places, or even Primark, so they'd be a lot less expensive, but you can definitely tell this is of superior quality. So yeah, just want to show you that one. So that's going to be his Christmas present. And then also from Uniqlo, I got this jumper dress. I do love a jumper dress. I just think in the autumn winter they're so easy to style, just with like trainers or boots, or you can even like pop another type of shoe, like a loafer with it, like chunky loafers. They look very cute styled like that. But I do like it when it's easy to style items and you still look kind of chic and put together. So I got this one in a size extra small, and it's like an oversized fit. So if you're similar size to me, I would go for the extra small over the small probably. And just generally I would say probably to maybe downsize one, because it does look quite loose, as you'll see from the try on clips. But yeah, this is, what material is this? So it's 66% acrylic, 18% polyamide, 8% polyester and 8% wool. And it's just such a nice jumper dress. Like, it is black, which, you know, say isn't necessarily the most flattering colour on me, but it comes up nice and high on the neck, but it's just a floppy turtleneck, so it just looks really kind of chic and cosy, but doesn't feel like you're being strangled. It's this ribbed textured detail. These kind of knits I feel like wash and wear a lot better than these type of knits, if I'm honest with you. So if you are looking for more longevity, I think these knits do wear better. It's got nice sleeves. They're not too like voluminous, like balloon-like sleeves, which I find quite hard to sort of wear with a coat. You're kind of like stuffing them into your coat, and then I just feel very restrictive. So they've got a nice sleeve, but it's not too wide, and then they cuff at the bottom, which is really nice because it cuffs you at like the slim point of your wrist, but also keeps the heat in. And it's just a really nice length as well. You'll see much better from the cutaways, but it's a cute like mini dress style. But I thought wearing this with tights, or even over like your thermal leggings and boots, because they kind of look like tights anyway. I thought maybe I could add a belt just to make it, you know, give it a bit more shape if I wanted to, but to be honest, probably just wearing it chucked over like thermal tights or leggings and boots would be like a cute way to style this and wear this. And I just think it's such an easy winter outfit. Another thing with winter is you get to really kind of play around with accessories, because I suppose the coat and accessories are sort of your outfit. That's what people see most of the time in these seasons. So I picked up this beanie hat, which I won't pop on my head just now, just because my hair is tied up, but it is just a beanie, but it is 100% cashmere. If you're looking for cashmere on a budget, like, I can't get over the price of the Uniqlo cashmere. It's so good. You've got, I mean, this beanie hat was £34.90 for 100% cashmere. Like, if this was in the White Company or something, it would be like at least like twice the price. But I love the colour. Again, it's that plum, and it really goes nicely with the jumper, even the jumper from And Other Stories. They're like a nice mix, and I think that the burgundy really, especially if you wear a lot of black like me as well, I think it kind of helps to give you that more flattering colour, more flattering tone, but you can still wear, you know, your all black outfit. And hats I just wear all winter because I get so cold, so a nice fresh one I think is like a must. It's such a good gift idea as well, like receiving 100% cashmere beanie hat. But they do have ones that are cheaper and are not cashmere as well. So I just thought it's so nice. And again, they had just all the colours. Just taking a break from Uniqlo so I don't forget, I want to show you this bra. I do tend to show you bits of underwear in my hauls, and when I find a good one, I do like to share it, because I think underwear can be a bit of a minefield, and it is very personal because it depends on your bust size and what you're trying to get out of your bra and things. But if you're a fellow member of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee, these bras from M&S are so nice. They are so soft. They do them in black and nude. I just picked up the nude. It is a bit obviously light for my skin tone, but it's still a beautiful nude bra. Like, it's got this lace detail at the bottom here, which I think is really nice. It is more of a full cup, so if you want something that's a half cup, it might not be suitable, but it is so soft. Like, it's buttery soft. It's beautiful. Obviously, you've got adjustable straps, and then at the back it's just got the normal hook and eye clasp. But yeah, it's just the most comfortable, softest bra that I've tried on in the longest time, and it was £20, which I don't think is bad for M&S. It is from their Body Soft range, so that's where you get that superior softness from. It says it's got smoothing cups and support. It's not wired, so you know, it's so comfortable. You can even wear these to like sleep in if you want to. I do prefer ones that don't have a hook and eye if I'm sleeping in it, but this one I got in a 32A, and that was a really nice size, the 32A, so I would say they run true to size. But again, just sort of, you know, try them on. But really nice bras, so comfy. So yeah, really, really impressed with that one. So going back to Uniqlo, I think this is my final item from Uniqlo. Yes, it is. So this is one of their base layers. If you do go into the shop or on the website, if you just type in heat tech or thermals, it will just come up with an abundance of their thermal wear, which they have so much of. It's, I would say it's like the best place to probably go. So again, this one is cashmere. This is from the extra warm, so it's not the ultra warm, it's the one down from it. And it is this, it's the cashmere, 9% cashmere blend, just like a t-shirt basically. So I got it in this deep sort of fig plum colour. It's much darker than the other reds I showed you, but I still felt it was a nice flattering colour, and I felt like it would go nicely under black. So if that was like peeping under my you know, under my cardigan or something, I thought that would go quite nicely together. Really nice, like wintry colour. It's so soft and lightweight. Like obviously the cashmere is giving it that ultra softness, but it is so thin but so warm, so you're not going to get that bulk. Because like, if you wanted to wear this under quite a thin sweater just to keep you warm, you wouldn't get that bulkiness, but you're still going to feel lovely and cozy. And yeah, it's just like so beautiful. Like you'd have to kind of see it or feel it to believe it really. It's a basic crew neck, but it's got thermal properties, and again the colour range was amazing. I got mine in a size small, which I felt was slightly big, so I think an extra small would be better. So it was £19.90. So again, you know, they are more expensive for thermals than maybe you would pay in other places, but I do think the quality's there, and obviously you've got the cashmere blended in. So that was that one. What did they say the colour was? The colour is actually dark purple, if you were interested on that one. We're doing quite well. This is a long one, isn't it? So next up, I will show you some more thermals, because I do feel like a bit of a thermal expert, just from someone who's like always cold, can't regulate my body temperature very well. I have become kind of adept at finding good thermals over the years, and these ones are really nice. These are from M&S, but what I will say to you is you do need to replace them every year, because by the end of the season, so I'll probably get them in October and wear them through November, December, January, February, that's 4 months, they look worn and bobbled. If you don't mind that, then, you know, fine, but I feel like I need a fresh set every year, so they don't last in that respect. But you get a 2-pack for £25, and they have different colours. So the pack that I've got is black and grey, but they also do a cream, so a pack of 2 cream. I think they do a pack of 2 black as well, and they sell them on their own if you just want one. But they're a pointel fabric, and they have the pointel design on the sleeve and on the neckline, this kind of like sort of frilly detail. This very soft brush fleece on the inside. So they are so snuggly and warm. They fit really, really nicely. My grey one's actually in the wash because I wore it the other day. But they fit tight and nice to the body. So the size 8 in this one, I feel like is the perfect fit. Like it's nice and tight, but without feeling restrictive. They've got a little bit of stretch to them, and yeah, so comfortable. When it's like a really cold, freezing night as well, I sometimes wear these as my pajama top, because they just keep you nice and warm, but they don't cause you to kind of, you know, sweat or feel sticky like polyester and stuff does to you sometimes. I'm actually not sure if these are made of polyester or not. I think no, they're not. They're a viscose blend. I was going to say sometimes if you wear something warm but it's polyester, it will cause you to like sweat and feel more uncomfortable. But these are really, really nice. So yeah, I thought I would show you those. And obviously I just wear them to sleep, as I said before, or under like a cardigan with a high neck or a jumper. So you don't actually see this. You just get the benefit of the warmth of it. Working from home and stuff as well, if you don't want to have your heating on all the time, I feel like thermals are an absolute must. I hope it goes without saying, guys, as well, this is like built up over several weeks. I haven't just gone out and got this all on one day, and that would be ridiculous. But next up is this scarf. I really, really love this scarf, and I know some people are going to think it's like ridiculous, the price of it, but basically we were in Selfridges, my husband and I, and we were looking at like the scarves and things like that, and we were looking at Christmas presents for each other, and because we're kind of at that stage now, we've been married nearly 12 years where we do sort of choose our own Christmas presents. I don't, even though it would almost be like it's just the act of giving the gift as opposed to the gift itself, I suppose, because he would rather know what I want and if there's something I've been thinking of, and vice versa. So anyway, we primarily were looking at the Longchamp concession in there because they have a new one. So if you are sort of fairly local and you're going to the Birmingham Bullring, the Selfridges in there have got a beautiful Longchamp concession. And Simon did actually get me the Bergundy medium-sized Longchamp bag. So when I do get that, which will be for my, I think it's for my birthday or for Christmas, I'm going to show it and give you a review on it. But obviously I don't have it now because he's taken that away for it to be wrapped up and everything. But they have all the new colours. They have beautiful greens and neutrals and chocolate brown and burgundy. So if you're looking for a Longchamp Le Pliage or just generally a new Longchamp, check that concession out because they are incredible. They were so lovely in there. Like the service was beautiful. They wrapped it all up nicely, and they just have all the new colours. So anyway, moving on. I spotted this scarf from Acne Studios. Now, if you're aware of the brand Acne Studios, you know it is a very expensive brand, but they do sort of specialise in things like accessories and scarves. So that's the branding on here. It's just this little tag at the bottom. But I thought, oh yeah, it is a beautiful scarf. Like it feels really nice. I love this colour. Like it was literally the exact shade of burgundy red that I wanted to really make my outfits pop. And if I'm wearing like cream or black or brown, I knew this would just go with absolutely everything. And it's got this gorgeous like fringing traditional detail. I also thought like what the perfect scarf for the festive period. But it was £170, so I'm not going to spend that on it. I'm going to find one similar. When I say we went round pretty much every shop that sells scarves in like the Bullring, and I just couldn't find one. And I think maybe I'd been spoiled because I'd seen this one, or I don't know what it was, but we just couldn't find one that like compared to this scarf. So anyway, long story short, Simon ended up getting this scarf for me for Christmas, but I'm wearing it now because it's the season to be wearing scarves now. It's super cold, and it is just the most beautiful cozy scarf. If you're interested in the composition of it, it is 100% wool, but it's not itchy, which actually I should have mentioned on the Under the Stories jumper. That's not itchy either. So if you're looking for 100% wool for that ultimate warmth, then this scarf and that jumper, two things have got 100% wool, not itchy at all. Sometimes I had a Loewe scarf which I sold and on Vestiaire Collective, and I've sold a few of my things recently on there and Vinted, but the Loewe scarf was so itchy. Like I would be wearing it and I would feel like I wanted to scratch myself. Like it was so, and I think it's because it was mohair actually, but this is super soft, lovely quality. Like the branding, to be honest, you hardly see it unless you kind of wore it sort of draped like this. You wouldn't really, know it was from Acne Studios, but the quality and everything. And I just know this is something that I would have in my wardrobe kind of forever. So that was that scarf. And I have another scarf to show you, but I'm not sure whether to show you that in a vlog to kind of like explain the story behind it. I might do because this is going on far too long, much longer than I expected, but it is in this one. So it's a different scarf to the one I showed you previously in a vlog from Gucci. So I think I'll show you that in a vlog so that I can actually unbox that with you and talk you through the story of how this scarf came into being. But anyway, so if you want to hear that story, then please do subscribe if you haven't already. And then another thing I have got recently, which I've worn, so I'm just going to hold them like this, are these clogs from Next. Now I did have a pair of clogs from Next that I got in like a new-in haul from Jones the Bootmaker, but when I started to like try them on and wear them around the house, they just felt so uncomfortable. So I decided to like look around, see if I could get another pair that was similar, that weren't so uncomfortable. I didn't want to spend a lot. Like I definitely didn't want to spend like Birkenstock Boston prices. I think these were £30 or £40. They are so comfortable. They're real suede. They're the perfect shade of kind of that neutral shade. They've got little gold buttons on them. They've got this faux fur lining on the middle. And yeah, they're just so easy. Pair of cozy socks, slip these on, and with your leggings, your jeans, whatever, they are so comfortable and easy to wear. I find myself reaching for these so much, especially if like we're just popping out to the shops, the supermarket or whatever. They're really warm and cozy, and yeah, just super easy to style. And they actually look really, really cute, as I say, especially with chunky socks. They have got a little bit damage, as you can see from the weather, so I do need to get some suede protector on there. Okay, so I've just got a couple more things to show you from H&M now. The first thing I got from H&M were these bows. I'll show you the burgundy one first. It's this one here. I do love a bow come autumn, winter. I just think it really adds something if you don't do much of your hair like me and you just want to add a little bit of something to your hair. But what I love about these is they have a comb, so you literally just slide them into your ponytail or whatever, like so, and then you've got your hair styled with a bow, but you haven't had to like try and clip it in. And I find the ones with like the clip quite uncomfortable to wear. These are just so easy, so you can do it like a ponytail like this, or you could pop your hair in a bun and then pop it at the top, or half up half down. Super easy. And so I got the burgundy because, as you know, I'm loving burgundy, but I also got the black, and I think they were just $5.99 from H&M, and this is the black one. So again, just exactly the same velvet style bow, but with the little comb. I just thought these are just so elegant, so classy. Christmas party, festive events, Christmas Day, just generally throughout the season really, a bow is so pretty. And yeah, these are really easy to use, so I'll link them, so I love them. And finally from H&M, I haven't opened it. It's a beautiful shock burgundy woolen dress. Here it is. This type of thing I would wear to the office with tights and boots for a festive event. I've mentioned a lot. I've obviously got that on the brain today. And I would also wear it kind of just styled casually day to day at the weekend, popping out, you know, Christmas markets, as long as I layer it up. You could layer like a thermal under this as well. But I love these dresses. I have the chocolate brown because they've got a lovely like crew neck style, if it's nice and elegant. Because it's a mini dress, it's nice and high on the neck. I feel like it sort of gives it more of like a nice elegant vibe. And this, the style of it, the way it cuts in, can you see that piping rib detail? It makes you look like you've got a smaller waist, just of the way it sort of swirls in. And then it has an A-line skirt, so it's just very cute, flattering. It's slim on the arms as well, so it's just a lovely fitting but super comfortable dress. Like you can wear this and just feel so comfy all day, even though you look like cutesy and put together. I got a size extra small. Oh no, a small. Yeah, I think I got an extra small in the chocolate brown, and I wanted a small in this one just to have it a little bit looser, as we are coming up to Christmas. So yeah, this is a beautiful piece. As I say, black tights, black boots, nice coat, scarf, hat, and yeah, love it. So if you're looking for something really easy to style, I definitely recommend these dresses. They also do these dresses in so many different colours in H&M, so if you like the style but you don't want burgundy and are not on some kind of burgundy rampage like I am, then they do them in like brown, cream, green, lots of lovely colours. So yeah, that is everything, which I think is quite enough. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. It's so good to be back on YouTube. Thank you so much for sticking with me and for your support and your lovely comments. I know a couple of you have checked in to see if I was all right. And I just hope to carry on as we are here now and go back to weekly videos. So do subscribe for all the good fashion content, vlogs, Vlogmas style videos and that sort of thing. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do Vlogmas yet. Let me know if you want me to do Vlogmas. I'm just not sure if I have enough to show you for Vlogmas, but we'll see. I know some of you wanted what I eat in a day and that sort of thing, so we're going to get that filmed as well. Thank you again, guys. I hope you're all doing really well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.